Welcome back to MvM Live, everybody. We are here today practicing proper CDC guidelines. So I traveled to Texas, which was fun. So I missed a week. And Texas is kind of a hot spot, but it's been 2 weeks and no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Our quarantine measures seem to have been effective. Of course, we're playing a 2-player game today, which we do a lot, but this one has us like really close together. I don't want to breathe in your face.
I don't want you to breathe in my face either, Ryan.
So wear your masks. Even if you're watching this at home, just for my sake, just put your mask on.
Sure.
What
I
are
don't
we?
want to catch your germs. No, I'm just kidding.
So, that's called a computer virus. That's how they spread.
Yes. So we're playing Frontier Wars today, and we'll get into more of that in just a moment. Okay.
Well, we're not playing the expansion, but
we're
we
not
also
playing
have
the expansion, but there'll be one lucky winner who will get both the base game and the expansion
I should have held up the rule
by
book.
commenting on the stream, either in the live comments or after the stream. If you're watching this in the replay, you can do so in the comments and you'll be entered to win. So we have a
That's
winner.
right. Last week was a big one.
Last winner wasn't even happening. We weren't here last week. But
I wasn't here last week, but you still gave away a game
2
last
weeks
week.
ago, we played Alma Mater.
Oh, was that 2 weeks
We
ago?
skipped last
Oh, my
week.
goodness.
2 weeks ago, we played Alma Mater.
You've been waiting
And we have a
impatiently for
winner.
this. We
and
do.
that is John Wheeler.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me tell you a quick story about John. John knows my gaming preferences apparently better than I do. I don't know how that happened, but every time he makes a comment on our Facebook, somehow he just knows what I'm going to choose for my
He watches
favorite
everything.
games.
He knows you guys very, very well. I think I'm still his wild card, but he's
Are you a wild? You just made a video making your preferences in board games very clear.
that I like Tiny Epic.
You
I
do.
only play Tiny
It's
Epic
true.
games, everyone. It's the only thing I play.
If you haven't seen Kira's, she ranked her top 10. How many total are there for Tiny Epic?
There are 10 base games.
So there are 10. So you ordered all 10 of them.
Yes.
I'm not going to say a spoiler alert about which one was your favorite.
I don't think that's a good idea. It kind of ruins the fun.
But
if
watch the
you're
video
curious.
and see if you can guess which one is
So
your
anyway,
favorite.
John, you know the drill. You've watched all of our programming. Email us at manvsmeeple@gmail.com to claim your copy of Alma Mater.
That's correct.
All right.
And today we're doing Frontier Wars. This is from Van Ryder. So, of course, thank you for Van Ryder for sponsoring today's episode, for doing a giveaway of Frontier Wars. As always, thanks to Game Toppers for giving us this awesome table to play on with all of this great table space. So thank you very much. I know COVID has kind of affected them too. So if you were planning on buying a gaming mat for your gaming table and have been putting it off, maybe now's a great time to show some support to some small businesses that are hurting because these mats are great. So anyway, that's my little
Well,
two
and he's
cents.
doing great. So like they've been fulfilling their Kickstarter, even though a lot of things were behind because of COVID, and factories and delivery stuff. And like, it's really amazing to see all of our friends in the industry, working through all the crazy stuff that we have to work through in this environment. So we love Game Toppers.
Yeah.
They're a great company. Be sure to check them out if you're looking for easy solution for your home. So this is
Frontier Wars.
a war game,
Oh, it's definitely a war
which
game.
is a little out of my realm. I'm not going to pretend
That you love war games?
that I love war games, guys. I'm intrigued by it though because it seems simple. I really liked Undaunted. You made a comment about how this had an Undaunted vibe to it.
A little bit of it is in that it's card driven. The mechanics are definitely different. But,
Yes.
there is one thing that you might see in front of you, or should I say not see, and that is dice. So if you give me a war game without dice, I am way more inclined to play that war game. So that is one, I think, pro that this game has going for it, is that everything is deterministic.
Well, and so we have in the expansion there are 2 new countries. We start with 4 in the base game. And each of the countries' playmats has its own special ability. So I am Russia, or the USSR, and
I'm Germany.
Ryan is Germany. My special skill is during the upkeep phase, you may keep 1 extra unit per tile. And I may
that's huge.
sacrifice a unit to recover 1 resistance point for my HQ, which is right here.
Resistance points are basically health points because there's a couple different ways this game can end. First of all, if you knock out your opponent in a 2-player game, which obviously that's what we're doing, if you knock out your opponent by destroying their headquarters, which has 5 hit points, then you win the game. But also, for this mode that we're playing, if you reach 10 victory points on the victory point tracker, you win the game. Lastly, if you have 15 scientific research set aside in your scientific research deck, you also win the game.
And that's just going to be us. We are going to draw some of these cards you see up here at the top of the screen. They can be used either for attack, defense, or tactical use. And they also have a value on the bottom of them that can be played towards the research. So if we don't want to, we can put them into the research pile and start accumulating points towards victory that way.
Look at my cards. These are for them.
Sorry, I'm not looking. Oh, wait, there's a screen over here.
Oh, no.
If I turn my head, I actually will see them. Looking at you, I didn't see them. All right, so the gameplay is very simple, and we want to talk through it a little bit. We got a lot of good feedback on our last stream with Alma Mater. We aren't set up yet here at Ryan's with a cord long enough for us to have the third camera. We will start using that on a more regular basis. I think that's a
really cool idea.
We brought it today, and I didn't even think about the length of the cord, and the one I brought is not long enough, so I apologize.
We're really far away from our equipment.
Yeah, we can't do this very well.
But we can people can kind of
because I don't have autofocus on. But we'll go through real quick so you guys understand how this game is going to play out. So there's a turn order, and turn order is determined by victory points. At the beginning of the game, we're tied, and so it's top to bottom.
Yep.
So I'll go first. In turn order, each star gives 1 VP, so we're going to... The stars are kind of your tracker of what's happening here. So over the course of the game, we'll just double check that, if we lose something out here, we're going to lose that over here.
Right.
So we'll adjust the VP to make sure it's correct.
Yeah, and that's the only time you can win the game, too.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter if you hit 10 VP. Elsewise, you have to have it during this phase, or else you don't win.
Yeah, so somebody can come and take it from you. Then we're going to draw these resource cards up here. So we'll draw 1 from any pile and draw 1 extra card for each city tile we control. Ryan's pointing at those now.
There are some out here, and they have a little +1 card. Or these are the cities, +1 card draw.
Yep.
This is an airport.
That's an airport.
That's something different. Sorry.
So then we can go into turn sequence 3, which allows us to add reinforcements. We'll be able to deploy units of our choice. And you see we start with some units out here on the board near our HQ, which is what this little building is here. An infantry unit. We can deploy an infantry unit each active encampment.
Yep.
And a mechanized unit of our choice at active factories we control. The headquarters allows us to bring out any type of unit, okay? So then actions are the next step, and we'll be able to play an attack orders card, which are these up here, like Ryan was showing you.
One of these might be an attack card.
You can move the troops. You can move your troops. You can construct buildings, which are these right here. And we each have 4 total. One of them was our headquarters, and we have 2 encampments and a factory. The encampments are worth 1 victory points each, and the factories worth 2. And then anytime you move into somebody else's space, so that becomes a contested area, and you will have a battle. So we will resolve battles during this phase. And we can do these in any order, but the second that you do enter somebody else's territory and you're in this place with other people, that brings a battle to start.
Yep.
Then we'll have the tactical phase. That's when these green cards come into play.
Yep.
And then we have the arms race. So we can add 1 resource card to our research deck. So that's the ultimate weapon.
Which is one of the, those are all resource cards. Yep. They all have the different numbers at the bottom.
And you can only add as many cards as you have medals. So we'll be collecting these medals throughout the game. This side is 1 victory point. This side is 2. So if I have it on this side, that counts for 2 cards that I can have in my research deck. Okay? And then the upkeep phase, which is where we'll eliminate if we have any more than 3 units on any one individual tile. We'll discard excess cards from our hand. I can't remember what's the card limit.
4, but then if you have the airport, you can hold 1 more.
Right. And then I can have more than 3 units on a tile. I can have 4.
Can have 4.
Or I can sacrifice 1. And that is pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then we have our movement here, which is going to show us how far things can move based on the type that they are and all that fun stuff.
And off to the side, we have this cool little battle board, which is going to help you sort your battle by telling you where to place your different types of units. We'll explain a battle and how the battle works when it happens, but it's super interesting. Like I said earlier, it's totally deterministic, so there's no randomness or dice rolled at all during battle, except for the little combat tricks that can come from playing defense cards.
Right.
So you don't always know exactly what's going to happen, but you have a pretty good idea.
So really quickly, we have some folks that are new to the stream. I can see in the comments, so I just want to make sure that I address a couple of questions I'm seeing. So if you'd like to be entered to win the copy of Frontier Wars and Expansion that we have here in front of you today, then all you have to do is comment. You comment in the live comments. If you're watching this in the replay, you're going to comment below in the description. And then we will announce it on our next MvM Wednesday live stream. So if we have one next week, right now I think we're planning to.
We should.
We will announce it then or the subsequent week, if not next week. So you'll just have to tune in to find out. Okay, and then that's it. So
that's it.
Thank you so much for tuning in to all of our new viewers and our returning viewers. We're really happy to have you here. I don't know what I want to do to start here other than I have to.
Let's start at the beginning.
So I got to draw cards.
Turn order.
Yep.
Which we've already done.
Yep.
And so we're
now
at
I'm
0,
drawing
like
cards.
you said.
So I'm going to
draw 1
draw
card plus 1 for every city you control, which is none.
0. So I can only draw 1 card. So Ryan starts off at an advantage to me by having 2, and he's going to get to draw a third now.
I start with 2 cards. Now, you do all of your...
Do I do all of it? We don't go back and forth?
No, we do go back.
I thought we did.
I'm going to take a defense card because you took an attack card. So these 3 piles are the attack, defense, and tactics. But once you take a card, there's nothing on the other side to indicate what kind of card that is. So your opponent kind of has to remember maybe if you were going kind of heavy on a specific type of card. But science cards are played face down, so you never really know what somebody has in their hand.
Yeah, until they're like, ha, I have 15 points. I've constructed the ultimate weapon.
The ultimate weapon.
All right, so let's see here. So then we're going to go to reinforcements so we can deploy. Well, we're at our... I guess we can still deploy even though we're full up.
It's not till the end of the round.
I can deploy 1 unit of any type for the HQ, correct?
Yes.
So I think it probably makes sense to bring out a tank because I don't have any tanks out yet. And I know you guys can't see these little miniatures very well, but they are incredibly good for how tiny they are. Super cool.
Yeah.
With the little people and the planes and the ground artillery. Okay. Ryan.
Oh, I get 1 of anything. I'm going to put out a tank.
Yeah, we both get 1 of anything because it's a headquarters.
It's a headquarters. The headquarters can produce anything. Not everything can do that. Also, am I supposed to have 2 headquarters tiles? Or am I supposed to have 2
probably gave you the wrong thing. Excuse me.
I'll survive.
Hand me the box. I'll get it out.
This is supposed to be an encampment. Well, it's your turn. You have to do your actions.
Right. So I can play an attack orders card, move troops, construct buildings, or resolve battles. And to construct buildings, Ryan, how do we do that?
You just sacrifice artillery.
Right.
However, if you sacrifice your last artillery, then you lose control of it. So you always have to have 1 infantry also there to control it. Thank you.
So
there's my 2 encampments.
The other thing is you have to sacrifice them from the location you're in that you want to put it in. So I'm going to go ahead and move troops first. So I can move...
here so people can maybe kind of see better. Each one of these has a different movement value.
So I need to sacrifice an artillery in order to bring out new friends. So I'm going to go here.
An infantry.
I'm sorry, infantry.
Yeah.
And then I still want...
But you still need an infantry to operate a building. So leaving a building by itself without an infantry to operate it doesn't work.
Now, planes can fly over stuff.
Planes can.
Obviously.
Planes
Everything else has to move through. So I'm going to go ahead and...
We don't have any water tiles here, but if we had water tiles and you stopped on water, your plane would explode because you can't refuel.
There's even rivers and stuff that'll break up these tiles, and these are double-sided. There's a lot of really neat stuff.
Trenches you can add. We're playing a very basic game because we don't, because you can kind of customize this game based on your length. You could play this in 30 minutes or 2 hours.
There's optional rules, and you should flip through that into the rule book there and show them the mission guides.
There are a ton of mission guides
I'm going to sacrifice.
Where does the mission start? I mean, look, I'm going to pull it up on the main camera. Look at all these missions.
So
I mean, there are so many different setups, and they're all different kinds of player counts and different amounts of difficulty. I mean, there are a ton of scenarios. You're probably not going to...
build a factory yet? No, I can only build this, right?
During the building phase, you can if you wait
That's where I'm at.
Oh, are you already done with all your actions?
Well, constructing buildings is part of the action. Order. So I'm going to do that, which is going to give me...
a victory point.
2.
Or a medal, I'm sorry. No, just a medal.
It does only give me a medal?
It gives you a medal. You'll get these victory points and this victory point when we do the calculation. When we do the scoring.
Okay, so now I've got 1.
So you've got 3 victory points total right now.
Resolve battles. There's no battles resolved, which I did get rid of 1 of my infantry after I moved them all there. I could move more.
You could.
But I'm not really sure that's a good idea yet.
You don't want to leave your headquarters completely open?
I don't know how to play war games. Like strategy-wise.
Kira's like, is it a good idea to leave my headquarters undefended? And I'm like, yeah, that's a great strategy. Just move everybody all the way up to this airport. If you control the airport, I can't bring in supplies. So just...
Oh, so I'm going to fly my airplane up there.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's
there.
smart.
That's the end of my actions turn. Now it's your turn. I'm not going to play any of my cards.
Up there? What if I want to... You're not going to play any cards. Interesting. All right.
Not right now. I only have this one.
So now it is my turn for actions. Well, I'm going to move in. I'm going to move this here, these two here, this here. Do I want our planes to blow each other up so that you don't get a victory point?
Don't be rude.
Said I would also lose my plane. I don't know if that's good. Now, you did say earlier that planes can fly over everything while ignoring it. That is true, except the plane can never fly over an artillery. And artillery will always shoot at the plane when it goes by.
That's the
All
sound
right,
it
I'm
makes.
going to construct, so I'm going to lose this guy. I'm also going to build a factory here, so can I have a medal as well?
Yep, so now we both each control a city.
Yay! And we each have a medal. Look at that. This is a very symmetrical board, so we're really going to be fighting over the middle here.
It is.
All right, so...
Unless I'm just going to take a
That's
peaceful
it for actions.
route.
Do you want to play a tactics card?
I do not, because for those of you who are paying attention, I didn't draw one.
I do. I'm going to play this Enigma. For the rest of the game, whenever I would draw resource cards, I may look at the top card of the deck before I draw it.
That's nice.
So if I don't like the card, I can choose not to draw it.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay, so now we're in the arms race. We may add a resource card to your resource deck as long as you have medals to do so, and I do, and so I will.
Oh, I don't know that do I want to do that? You did it.
Arms race.
I am not.
It's an arms race.
Going to do it.
Okay.
I like my cards.
So now we're in the upkeep phase. If you have more than 3 units anywhere, we're going to take those off. I have no more than 4 cards in my hand. Neither does Ryan. So we are good. Now we're going to add up our points. So I've got 3.
No, you've got 2,
4.
3, 4.
I have 4.
But I also have 4.
So does Ryan. So we're tied again. So I will continue to go first for right now.
And neither one of us has 10, so the game is not over.
Nope.
Good. Didn't end on the first turn.
Now, remind me, what did that do again?
That lets you draw +1 card. So you're going to draw an extra card because you have that city.
Oh, that'll be good. So that's now.
Yeah, that's now.
So I'm going to go ahead, just because now I'm curious.
So you're going to draw 2 tactics cards, or what are you going to do? Ooh, an attack card. All right, before I draw, I also get to draw 2. Before I draw, I get to look at the top of any one of these decks. I'm going to look at the top defense card.
Now, the amount of cards that are in this pile are equal to the amount of medals you have.
That's correct.
So you have to get more medals in order to put more in this set, which is going to be difficult to get to 15. Because I'm pretty sure all these cards are like 2 or 1.
Some of these have 3. Some of them might have more than 3.
Okay. I've only seen 2 and 1. Hint, hint.
Some of them might have more than 3.
Hello, everyone who's just joining in the chat. Thanks for joining us today. This is Frontier Wars, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, we're Frontier Warring. All right, you're still first because you're ahead of me.
I took my drawing cards. You took yours. We're going to do...
Yeah, it should be.
It scared me.
Is it okay?
I don't know. Everything went dark.
My monitor turned off. It's fine.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know why it turned off. I don't know why it turned off. I can't answer you that.
Okay, so now
I'm sad I can't see myself
deploy
anymore.
units. So at here, I can deploy whatever I want. I'm going to deploy another tank. Wait, hold on. What does a factory deploy again?
A factory can deploy mechanized units. So planes, tanks, and...
All right, so I'm going to do infantry here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do another tank here.
Okay.
Yes? Yes. No?
I don't know.
I'm going to do that. Make another plane.
I'm going to do an artillery here and a infantry. Actually, let's do that the other way. Infantry there, artillery here. Boom. That's how I want to do it.
Okay, so now actions. I'm going to move my infantry 1 space. I'm going to move this plane over here.
Ooh, you're really loading up on that airport.
And then I'm going to construct.
Now remember, you don't control that, though, because you don't have an infantry there.
I don't. I probably should have moved 2 there.
but then you don't control this.
That's right. That's bad.
Yeah, it takes an
bad
infantry
potatoes
unit to control.
You know what I should have done instead of bringing out? Well, I couldn't have because it's only mechanized units. That's okay. I'm okay with that. So when this happens, though, I won't be able to bring out units here till I control it.
Until you control it.
So do we put one of these on this?
No, because you had your control of it.
Oh, that's right. Because it could switch.
It can switch. Yeah,
that's true.
Just whoever has actual control of it right then. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you done moving and everything?
I am. I'm not sure if this is all wise.
All right. I'm gonna move. This artillery can only move one space.
Oh wait, I get another medal.
This artillery can move one space.
Did we? We don't start with a medal because of this, do we? Don't. So now I have 2.
You do have 2. I don't have any. I'm gonna leave this tank here. So I moved this artillery in, and I moved this artillery in. That plane will get destroyed. That plane will get destroyed.
Remember, you can only keep 3 on your tile at the end of the round.
I know. I got to move some of these things off. I'm going to move this tank here, this other artillery that was already there, and then one of these both of these infantry. No, I got to keep one to do the factory. Dang it. All right. This is what I look like. I like this setup. All right. I'm all done.
Okay.
I have done all of my resources.
I'm trying to catch up on the comments. It's active.
There's a lot of comments.
So we are at tactical phase. I could play this tactical thing. I can change up to 2 mechanized units into infantry units. I should have moved something in there.
Oh, it's okay.
I knew I had this.
But that wouldn't... Oh, I see. But you'd want to turn these into infantry?
Well, so I have control of this.
Oh, I see.
And I wish I would have. I would have done that. So then I'll change this. I can change up to 2. So I'm going to change this to this. So now I have control of that.
Yep.
And then...
And then to discard that
that's this. Card. So that's tactics discarded.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I am not playing a tactics card. And then arms race. I am going to contribute. I can do 1 card because I have 1 medal. So I'm going to put it down in my arms race.
Okay. I guess I would have done that first.
Doesn't. I mean, it can be done.
You only have the 1 medal, right?
I have the 1 medal.
So I have 2. So now I'm adding a second card.
So you're already doing better than I am, is what you're telling me.
Well, in the arms race.
Well, you know what? This ain't a scene. It's an arms race.
Ultimate weapon. All right.
Upkeep phase. Yep. I only have 3 units on every space.
Same.
So boom,
and I could have more.
Boom, 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 boom. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points still. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're still going first.
Indeed. All right. So we do it all over again. So now, yes, I draw 3.
2. This is a city. This is not.
Oh, right. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to do, we'll do a defense and a tactics.
All right. I'm going to use my Enigma, and I'm going to look at this tactics card before.
What's the P mean? You asked me that earlier.
It must be. It's probably for
something else.
The advanced rules. Oh, I'm going to keep this one, and then I get 1 more. Let's take actually a attack.
How else do we get medals?
Attacking each other.
Just attacking?
Winning combat. Winning combat either as the attacker or the defender is going to get you a medal, which is nice. So.
Okay. So now, we've done that. Now it's reinforcements. And again, we can bring out anything here. So I'm going to bring out infantry. I'm going to bring out...
And only infantry can come at your outpost.
Right. So I'll bring out an infantry there. And then I'll bring out a tank here.
Okay. I'm going to bring out a tank here. And a tank here. Germany is loading up on the tanks. All right. Actions.
Nah, nothing there. Move all the troops I want. All right, so I can come at you.
You could. You really could if you wanted to. Artillery moves 1 space.
Yeah.
Artillery and infantry move 1, tanks move 2, planes move 3.
So I can come in. Meow. Leave that there. What's this? How's the strength calculated? I need to have 1 of each in order to beat you, don't I?
You'd have to have more troops than I do, yeah. Or, I mean, we're going to eliminate each other kind of based on the initiative track. Each unit gets to eliminate 1 unit on the initiative track, so.
Okay. And then infantry can move how far?
In 1 space.
Just 1 space? I don't really want to move. Well, I guess I can do this, and then I can do this.
You moved him from here?
Yep. I moved one here and then moved one
Okay,
there.
so we're doing an attack. We're doing a fight. So you're going to place, so we're going to place our units on this card. Now I get to play, you can play an attack card. Are you playing it? Well, no, attack orders.
That's different.
Before, but I can play one defense card. So I'm going to play one defense card.
Okay.
Before resolving battle, each of my infantry units eliminates one enemy tank. So I'm going to blow this tank up before we start.
Okay.
And this is gone. Gone, gone, gone.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to take our units and put them on the initiative tracker, which you should be able to see that here. I am the defender, you are the attacker. So this is an initiative 3. Nothing on 2, and then 1 are both of these for me.
Okay, and you killed my tank, jerk.
Yep.
So I have initiative 1, and where do these guys go?
Which one is it? Infantry?
I think I covered them up here.
Yeah, I think both of those are initiative 1.
I made poor decisions here.
All right, so the higher the initiative, is going to go first.
So I have 3.
So this is a 3, so it's going to go first. And it's going to kill in this priority. So the first thing it's going to kill is a regular unit.
Okay.
All right, then we go over here. I've got 2, you've got 2. They're all just going to kill each other.
So you win.
And that's how combat works. It's very simple.
I lost a lot of stuff.
I do win. I have 1 guy. Well, I lost a lot of stuff too.
So flip your thing.
Yay, I get a second medal.
All right, so now you can do...
Which is also a victory point. Oh, did you count that as a victory point when you have a medal flipped over?
I thought you counted them for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay.
6.
7. You should be at 7.
I should
be. It wouldn't have mattered any. I mean, it doesn't win the game. All right. So that was the actions.
Are you moving?
I have to. I'm gonna have to do something.
But that was my action.
This
is your
action.
turn. Yeah.
What do I have that can move 2 spaces? A tank. All right. Before I attack, I'm going to play an attack orders card, Howitzer. Perform a special attack with your artillery from one tile to an adjacent tile without starting a battle. So I'm going to destroy one thing. This doesn't start a battle, so it's just going to kill your infantry.
You're such a jerk.
Then it says you may move normally afterwards. And you can only play 1 attack card on your turn, so that was my 1 attack card.
Okay.
So then I can move normally. I'm going to move this in because it moves 1. This moves in for 2. This moves in for 3.
So now you have control of this.
Well, you can play. So we're going to start a battle once I'm done with all my movements. And I think I'm going to move this tank 2 spaces. Actually, I'm just going to move it 1 space there. No, I'll move the tank here and then this one 2 up there is what I'll do.
Okay.
And then, yes, now all my movements are done, so we're going to start a battle. What is yours?
Resolve the battle as if I were the attacker. I don't know if that's good for me. That seems like a bad deal.
That might be a bad deal because you have an artillery.
I do.
So your artillery...
It doesn't really mean anything.
So, well, it could matter, but it doesn't for this, right? Because I'm the attacker, so you're actually... You want to go first as the defender when you have an artillery.
Right, so that goes away.
Yeah, tank goes away, unfortunately. And then my plane will blow up your artillery.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I do control this space, but I don't have the building.
Well, but you don't have infantry there.
Right. So I don't...
So you don't control the space.
Well, I get the victory point.
Yeah.
I don't have the building.
You don't have the building, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I think I'm going to lose. What do you guys think? All right.
I don't think so.
So then now it's tactical phase. If you have a tactics card. I have one. I'm not going to play it right now.
I am going to play it. Tabloid propaganda. Draw 2 cards.
Don't you get another medal? You just won 2 battles.
Oh, I did. It just flips over to this side, though.
No, but you won 2 battles.
Yeah, I flipped this one over for the first one.
Oh, okay.
And then the second one, I got another medal. So, all right, draw 2 cards. And, of course, whenever I draw cards, I can look at the first one. No.
No.
I'm going to draw one of these and one of these. That's what I'm going to do. You're not in bad shape.
Why did you draw cards?
Because I put it because that was my tactics.
Because that your tactics.
My tactics card said draw 2 cards.
Arms race. Now Ryan can play more cards to his deal.
But you can still only play 1 card.
Yeah, you can play 1.
What's the goal? We're trying to get to 15.
Yeah, I don't even know how this is possible in a 2-player game.
Well, we'll see. I've got 3 medals, so I could have 3 cards. I don't have a third card to play.
Like you're gonna kill me before we even get to that point.
What makes you think I'm gonna kill you?
I don't know.
I've got these two guys are completely out there on their own.
Arms race feels more like a more than 2-player.
It could be.
Tactic.
I mean, maybe. And we're also playing a beginner scenario, so it may be less effective in a beginner scenario.
True. All right, so we're back around to upkeep.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 victory points.
Okay.
That is not enough to win.
Nope, and I have less.
You have 1, 2.
Do you count that?
3. I did. You have 3.
Ooh.
But all you have to do is take this space away from me, which you will.
Well, but I can't bring out any new units here.
That's true. Neither can I. Nobody's operating that factory.
Turn order.
The only place that can produce units without infantry is the headquarters.
Draw one of these. Draw one of these.
Yep. There must be at least one infantry unit on the tile. It says.
And then let's see. I'm at the max hand size now. So.
Are you?
So now
I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I get to draw 3 cards, but I get to look at 1. Did you take? Wait, what did you draw, Kira?
Oh, you know what? I couldn't have drawn 2.
Oh, you only drew 1. I'm gonna look at what you just drew. Oh, I like this. Oh.
Yeah, sad stuff.
But now you know I have it.
I didn't read it. I just knew it looked like it was going to be useful. All right, so then. Now,
yeah, I'm over my hand limit too, but you don't discard.
You should have drawn cards first. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
All right, so reinforcements.
Yes, I get to do these 2, so I'm gonna put an infantry here because I want to build more buildings, and let's get a plane out here because I'm really far away from the action.
Okay. I'm gonna do infantry here, infantry here. And that's all I've got for right now, folks.
Okay.
It's sad times.
Actions. Is sad times. I don't like my chances here for this battle. What do I want to do for actions? I want to get these guys out, and I want to build another building. So I'm going to move these 2 here. I'm going to move this plane up to try to hold this space. And I'm going to lose an infantry and build this outpost. And building a building gets me a medal. So I have 4 medals technically and 2 victory points from those medals. I am not liking my chances of winning a fight here.
Should I have lost one of my medals?
No, you never lose them. You always keep them. Where are your medals? Oh, you have it. Okay, yeah.
So, all right. So,
but do I want to play an attack card is my question. I will. I'm going to do this howitzer. Perform a special attack from artillery. This does not start a battle. So I'm going to use it to blow up your artillery. There.
Rude.
I know. I wanted you to only have infantry. That's fine. All right. I didn't start any combats, and I'm not going to start a combat.
Okay, so I'm going to move these 2 here.
Oh, you're not coming to take that space from me.
Here.
I thought for sure you were coming at me.
Well, you know what? I was thinking about building another building.
Well,
so
that's not bad either because you'll get another medal.
I'll go here with the first one. I'll go here, here.
Just one guy standing in here, huh?
I don't know. I'm going to leave him here. I'm going to leave him here.
All right, so now... Just one guy?
No, this is all I've got. You mean I need to put 2 in here?
No, I mean to battle me. You only brought in one guy to battle.
That's true. But I don't want to leave these 2 without anything. So now that's there.
All right. Let's see if I can find a good space for this battle board. Hopefully people can see it. My monitor turned off.
So the points, okay, somebody's asking how I lost points. The points are accumulated by what your control is. So these little stars everywhere. So when Ryan took control from me, I lost points.
Yep, I control this factory, but I can't use it, which is very frustrating. If I could have used it, if I had an infantry there to operate the factory, I could have produced something. I am the defender. Actually.
You attacked.
No, you attacked.
Oh, yeah, you did.
You just moved all your guys in. You are the attacker.
Where does this go? Here?
There. All right. I can play a defense card. I will play a defense card. Ceasefire. Cancel the attack. You can choose to move all your troops to any adjacent or neutral tiles that you control.
All right. So these will go back.
To adjacent or neutral. So you have to
I thought that was just yours.
No, the attacker.
Oh.
That's a defense card. Yeah, that works.
Okay. That was fun and a waste of time. All right. Then we go to tactical phase. Are you playing a tactics card?
I am. Tactical propaganda. Draw 2 cards. I'm going to look at this tactical card. I don't want it. I'm going to draw 2 defense cards.
Okay.
Even though I can only play 1.
All right. So then we're...
Upkeep phase.
There. Well, no arms race.
Oh, arms race. Are you doing a card?
I don't have the ability to.
I'm going to put 1 in.
And I didn't get a chance to play a tactics card, but that's okay.
Play it. Because we're still in the tactics card phase, technically.
Okay. I'm going to put this in front of you.
What? Confusion. Play this card and face up in front of a rival. This card counts towards that player's hand limit. To discard this card, the player will have to skip playing cards 1 round.
So now, upkeep phase.
All right. Well, I still am okay, though. My hand limit is 5. And I'm 5. But I just can't have any more cards.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Units over 3. That doesn't happen. And then now back to turn order. So I'm still at 3.
I'm at 9.
And you're still at 9.
All right.
Alrighty.
Oh, boy. Drawing cards. So I get to draw 3 cards. But I want to look at this tactical card before I draw it. Whatever. I'm going to take it. 1, 2, and 3.
So I have no cities. So I'm just...
You get to draw 1 card still.
Screwed there. So I'm going to go
I still can't operate this.
Okay.
All right. Reinforcements. I can bring out 1. I have to bring out 1 infantry there. That's all I can do. And let's do a tank here and another plane here.
Okay. I'm going to do... tank. I can only bring out infantry here.
Yep. All right. So, for those wondering strategically why I haven't been attacking when she was like a little weaker here, it's not as simple. When you're attacking a headquarters, it's not so simple as just taking the tile. Headquarters has 5 HP, and you need to do 5 additional casualties beyond what their units are. Otherwise, you can't take it. And there's no way I can do beyond 5.
Not right now. Okie dokie.
All right.
Actions time.
Actions time. First to act. So first thing I'm going to do is move these 2 in here. Is that really what I want to do? And abandon that victory point? I can move something else there. I'm going to sacrifice one of these guys to build this, which is going to get me a medal. So I have 2 victory points worth of medals right now. That's not good for you. You don't want me to have me keep all this. And then I can play 1 attack card. I'm going to poisonous gas you. Eliminate all infantry units from a tile adjacent to one I control. I'm going to eliminate all those infantry units with poisonous gas. They're going to be poisoned. That's against the Geneva Convention. However, there's no way in heck...
That's not technically an attack.
That's not an attack. There's no way that I can take both of these. If I split these guys
You've made it so I can't bring out any units. So
you're still going to get units. You already got your units.
You're going to win at the end of this round. Like I can't bring out more stuff. Like I've got 3 units here.
But we already did bring out more stuff.
I know. I'm saying this is all I have left, and I will have to abandon my headquarters.
That's true.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to not do well no matter what. So, okay.
I've been in my headquarters too.
So, we are at actions phase.
For you. I had no battle started.
All right. So, I guess I can just move.
You have no attack cards that'll help you out? That's what's been helping me out, is those attack cards.
Nope. Nothing I've drawn has been very useful so far.
See, now this is a situation, what you were talking about, where you might be... So, since I'm the defender... my guy gets to go first, and your guys go here. But if you played that card that swapped...
No, it doesn't do that.
Oh, is it only when you're the defender? Oh, it's the other way around, is it for the attacker?
It's a defense card.
All right, so I get 1 hit from my... Oh, do I have a defense card to play? I don't. So I'm going to do 1 damage to an infantry, because that's the first on the list. Then your tank goes...
Does this not go when you do that?
Does it not go?
I thought they cancel each other out.
Well, we're not there yet.
Okay.
That was initiative 3. So then we go to 2. Your tank fires. It would kill an infantry. I don't have one. It would kill a tank. I don't have one. It would kill that until it kills that. Then your guys go. They shoot down my plane.
Plane's dead.
And my plane never gets to attack.
All right. So then these go back here.
So those go back there, and you get another medal for winning that fight.
Yay. All right. So then, tactics.
Tactics phase.
I'm going to play this crazy scheme, which is going to reduce your VP by 1.
Reduce 1 VP permanently from a player of your choice. Oh no, but it counts towards your hand limit.
It does. All right, so then we go to...
I have a tactics card.
Yep.
Do I want to play? What am I at?
Well, you should have played it first.
I should have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 8 points right now.
Yeah, so I'm seeing some comments about this game. It is not this is a complete game. Like, it's out. You can get this game right now.
This is not like
same with the expansion.
Prototype
the expansion
or anything.
is out.
I mean, this is
it just recently came out, actually.
This is a retail release. I think it probably would have been a big Gen Con hit, unfortunately, for but you can still. I think it's probably available online. Is that right? From Van Ryder's website. I'm probably you can tell your local game store that you want to order that. Do I want to play a tactics card?
Do you? The world is waiting. Well,
I don't.
A handful of people are waiting.
I don't.
Okay.
All right. Arms race. I'm going to play a card face down.
I am too. Where am I at?
So I can have a total of 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 4.
So for those of you that are curious.
Ooh.
This is me.
Close. Did you win?
No.
Oh.
I'm just telling them how many points I have under here.
What?
Without you looking. See how you do it.
Do
Put
I
your
want to
hands
do it?
up so they know where you're at.
I don't want to say.
Okay, fine. Then you guys will have to guess. All right. So then, upkeep.
And the total is 15 we need, right?
Yep.
Upkeep. I don't have more than 3 guys anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So I got to discard 1 because I do have an extra hand limit. I'm going to get rid of this. Tank reinforcements.
Ooh.
I didn't want to do that, but I like the other cards in my hand so much. All right, victory points. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 because you took 1 from me.
Okay, and I have 3.
I'm sorry, 7 because I should have 8 and you took 1 from me.
So I have 3, 4.
4?
4. Because this doesn't count.
Right, no victory points for your headquarters.
Okie dokie.
All right, so I still get to go first.
So did you draw your cards already?
I have not. I get to draw only 2 cards because you took that other city away. So we're back to being... I don't want that. I'll take one of each.
Leroy, just order from the publisher's website.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find it on
It says, oddly, Amazon only has the expansion. Order from the publisher's website. They do direct.
They do.
Support your publishers.
They do direct. Yeah, and Van Ryder is great. And while you're there, pick up one of the Van Ryder graphic novel adventures.
Oh, yeah, or Detective.
Those are so good.
Those are totally my speed. Or Bees, we played a couple weeks ago.
We did play Bees a couple weeks ago.
Super cute.
That's right. We played 2 Van Ryder games in the last couple months. All right. I didn't even think about that. Actions. No, reinforcements.
Can I draw my cards?
Oh, I thought.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you had while you were talking. I'm sorry. That was me not paying attention.
Try for another attack card.
You didn't want to take that. Did you take that defense card that I didn't want?
Nope.
All right. I obviously get to make 1 infantry here, which is all I get to make. I'm gonna make 1 tank here, and let's throw out 1 more plane here. I'm building a little infantry or a little flotilla of planes back here.
Flotilla. I'm gonna bring out artillery because I don't have any. I'm gonna bring out infantry, and I can't do anything there.
Yep.
Because nobody controls it.
That's true. All right, movements. Do I want to play an attack card?
I guess you could have done all of that at once, huh? Reinforcements? No, movements.
I'm going to play this tank reinforcement. Is that what I want? I only get 1. I'm going to play tank reinforcements. Deploy 1 tank on any tile I control, and this tank can move this turn. I'm going to put 1 tank here. Tanks can move 2, right? I think so. I'm going to move my tanks in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to move both infantry in. This plane will come in. 1, 2, 3. These planes will come in. We're doing a big blowout. I'm bringing everything I've got.
You're just trying to end the game, clearly.
Well, I'm always trying to win the game.
True, but take me out. I'm not going to play a defense card at this point.
You should play a defense card.
Why?
I don't know what you have.
Resolve the battle as if I were an attacker. I have 3 units.
Well, I don't know what your defense cards are. I can't play an attack card because I already played it. But I can't. I'm gonna lose all these guys.
A flotilla of planes. Gator Dave just pointed out. Like I didn't really hear you say it, but now I'm hearing you say it.
Yes.
Isn't a flotilla on water?
It can be. Okay. It could also be in space. It is any grouping of ships that are moving together, which planes are.
My bad.
Depends on the planes.
All right, so I get to do useless stuff. So this goes away.
Kill an infantry, and then my 3 tanks fire. Yeah, but that didn't really... Oops. No, I ruined the entire board.
Good God, Ryan.
I have way too many guys here, and a lot of them are going to exceed the supply limit, but I really wanted those victory points.
Very glad he's going to lose a lot of his units.
I really wanted this medal. That was more to the point.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that was fun. I'm going to do nothing.
You're going to do nothing? What do you mean? You don't have any attack cards?
I can't move. My attack is about movement, which is awesome because it's this exact card I drew the last time that does me no good. So we'll go to tactics. Why don't you play a tactics card, Ryan?
I will play a tactics card. That's mean. I don't want to be too mean.
Just do it.
All right, well, I'm going to play the strategic advantage. Move any number of troops from a single tile as you want to another tile.
So you're going to come here.
No,
so you can...
I can't start a battle this way. But I can go like that, and I'm only losing 1 unit during the
Neat.
end phase.
All right, I have no tactics cards, so it's arms race. Are you playing another? I can't, because I've only got 3 medals.
I will play 1.
Neat. Are you at 15 yet?
No.
Okay.
I'm not at 15.
All right, so that's upkeep, so Ryan loses something.
Yes. I'm going to lose...
I have 4 cards because this counts towards my card limit.
I'm going to lose a plane. I'll lose the plane so I can keep that factory. And I have 4 cards in my hand, so I'm underneath the hand limit.
Okay. 5.
Well, 3 in my hand plus
okay.
1, 4.
All right, so now turn order.
Turn order. How many points do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Minus 1 is 11.
11.
So game over.
That's it. That's more than 10 victory points. Granted, it's only 10 points for starter scenario. So if that seems like it was like pretty anticlimactic, this is really like the beginner scenario.
I had never played it before, so I asked that we do beginner for my own benefit.
I tried to, I know how you like with war games, and I tried to be helpful and give advice too, but I don't want to, I tried to give advice.
Hey, man, I like to learn.
But a lot of the games end at 13.
I did some of the things you said, and it benefited you, so I should probably stop listening to you.
What did you do that benefited me?
Like, you should move in here. You don't want to attack me,
and then I attacked you. You were going to attack me with 1 guy.
I wasn't really trying to attack you. I was just trying to move my guys around.
But if you move them in there, it automatically starts an attack.
I know.
That's what I was saying. All I was saying was you didn't want to attack with 1 guy because he would have just gotten eaten.
For sure.
And you would have given me a free medal without anything. And I didn't earn a medal that turn.
I got up to 7 with my 3
I got up to 11.
Cards.
I was at 11 at the end.
All right, so
I could see in a little bit of a longer game, I could understand how you could potentially
Give me the book. Let's show people the variety of maps here. Are we on that screen?
Yeah. Oh, look, my monitor.
Well, no, we're not. I can't show anybody anything.
I showed them a little bit of maps earlier. I showed them all the different.
Just to show the water and stuff.
Again. Let's do it again. Let's show all the different maps.
So
there are a ton.
Beginners are marked with a red, and then we start going, and there's like, okay, it says 2 flags, 2 players.
Yeah, that would have been a lot harder. This one would have been tough.
That would have been tough. And it's a 30 to 60 minute game. The one we played was 30 to 45 minutes.
And it was about 30 to 45 minutes.
So then you see this is 2 players, this is 3 players, 3 players, 3 players, water all over the place. Yeah. And then
look at that. Look at this one.
Huge.
We all start like right next to each other.
So this is 4 player, that's a 3 player. Yeah, and you're all right in the fray. And then where are the ones with the rivers? There was ones with rivers I saw somewhere.
It might be in the expansion.
I think
here we
that's
go.
For this is special scenarios.
Yeah, there's like there's trenches.
Trenches, water.
Yeah. See, here's all the ones. Yeah.
Crazy stuff going on.
Oh, a
all
2v1 scenario.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options.
We could have played, but we hadn't played before. We want to still let people see what it's like if you've never played the game before.
There's the special river tile.
Yeah. So lots of really neat
stuff.
So cool it looks like a big rule book because of all of those maps, but it's actually pretty thin.
Yeah, they decided that instead of printing 2 books to print 1 because I'm sure
you don't really need to have both of them out.
2 books. Not calling out any particular publisher.
I liked it a lot more than I expected to. That's for sure.
It definitely is still a war game. I mean,
it's still a war game,
requires
but it's like
that
simple war.
It is a simple mechanic.
I like it.
It does require a little bit of that same kind of military planning that you'd expect in a 4X game, but it really, I mean, it almost is a 4X. Like, you're still gaining resources, you're still expanding, you're still exterminating, exploiting, like...
In a tiny little time period.
It's like abstracted 4X. I mean, all 4Xs are there in some fashion, so I think people are really going to dig that.
And like Paul Grogren did a 3-player live stream of this. I recommend checking out if you want to see a little bit of a different setup for it. I'm sure that other people have as well. I know that was the one that I watched. So, but there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options in this game. Hand me the expansion that you took down a second ago.
Oh, yeah.
So in here, you're going to get more. So you get France and Japan.
Yeah.
Okay. The 2 we didn't use were the UK and the United States. And then, so you get
more tiles.
New tiles, new armies with new skills, and then these are double tiles, which we don't have those in the
double
other
tiles.
So I didn't punch it, so whoever wins this will get their, since I had to punch the base game, I thought we'd leave this one for you to enjoy punching. But you have,
cool.
all kinds of new tiles.
Never been played.
2 new boards and new...
Also, what we didn't mention, or we did mention, but we didn't really talk about, you have an A and a B side to your sheets. The A side is asymmetric. The B side is even more asymmetric and can, like, you get like a really big benefit, but also a really big penalty. My B side, my headquarters only starts with 3 hit points instead of 5.
You know what I didn't? Oh, my HQ never got hit. I was gonna say I could have sacrificed guys. I imagine in 2 players, you can be pretty focused. So if you're not being careful, the game will be over, as you saw, fairly quickly.
That was about 30 to 40 minutes.
I have no military strategy. But...
Well, you did warn everybody before you started that you had no military strategy. And even so, you had some really strong moves at the beginning of the game.
I kind of petered out there. That's okay. I was learning. So I don't know. It actually makes me want to play some of the other, like with the water and the rivers and stuff.
Because in a 2-player game, once you start to slip and lose your advantage, it can kind of snowball. What the other player can kind of just keep on taking because they're getting more units. In a 4-player game, that's probably not going to happen. Because if I'm spreading myself thin like that, somebody else is just going to come wipe me out.
You think like in a 3-player war game, 2 people are just gonna beat up on each other and one person's just gonna kind of like pick up the pieces maybe, but like...
Yeah, but then you have to be, you don't want to be the one that beats up on the other player. Everyone just like sits and waits and watches.
I like the idea of like having to pay attention to more than one person. Because then I can maybe... You might not notice that I'm building my ultimate weapon up along the way and stuff like that.
Well, one of the 4-player game modes was a 2v2 team-based game mode, which that sounds pretty cool too. I think that could be fun. Like kind of like reminds me of Axis and Allies, you know, when you play with another teammate. So.
Well, cool. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Don't forget, if you'd like to win this copy, please be sure to comment in the live chat now or in the replay in the comments below the video. If you don't mind, do us a favor, hit the thumbs up for us on the video and, you know, the bell on our channel to make sure you know when we're going live. We've got lots of live streams this week.
We do. Oh, we do.
Later today, Jeremy and I will be playing Massive Darkness. Darkness. Yeah.
Interesting.
I honestly, I don't know where that's happening, but check out our channel for a link when I have it. I'll put that up in Discord as well. Don't forget our Discord is also in the description below. We've got Eric Lang coming on to Chit Chat tomorrow.
That's right.
So definitely be sure to tune in at 7 o'clock Eastern PM. And then on Saturday, this is the big one.
Yes.
We're doing our 2nd annual all-day Gen Con-ish live stream, right?
Yes, because Gen Con online, because of COVID, it was canceled. It's moved to online, is in 2 weeks. So for those of you at home who are like not doing anything in 2 weekends, I think it's like the first weekend of August, there's a ton of content. You can get a badge, you can log in, you can play games, demo games, watch panels, all this kind of cool stuff they're doing, and you can do it all right from the comfort of your home. So if you've never been to Gen Con, this is a good chance to kind of get a little bit of that feeling Yeah, because for some people this is their Gen Con. I mean,
there's virtual booths. There's all kinds of neat stuff to check out.
Did you say virtual booths? Because that sounds good.
I don't think it would do the trick, but lots of good stuff. Yeah. So be sure to check it out. But what we like to do is leading into Gen Con. Last year's we did our all-day stream. This one's a little shorter because we were very tired last year.
Yeah, we did like 12 hours last year.
We did way too many hours.
We're cutting like 2 hours. 10
it's
hours?
10 to 10, assuming everything goes. Hours. Yeah, it's 12 hours, but it's not. We went to like past midnight.
Oh, that's true. We did.
We did like way long.
You're right.
So ideally, we're gonna keep this to 10ish. If we're lucky, but it might stretch to 12. We're going to be playing some things you might have seen us play already.
Some new stuff.
And some new stuff, too.
Definitely some new stuff.
All the stuff is stuff that's kind of coming up.
We just got even.
Yeah, like some of it's showing up this week, which is why our thumbnail is a little bit more of a teaser than a final, because we've got to make sure it all gets here on time. That's Saturday, starting at 10 a.m. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to have fun stuff. Jeremy Howard will be in the house. And so please be sure to tune in. Until next time, stay safe, everybody.